Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Goff finding fellow second-year man Higbee for a Rams first down. They go play action here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Demario Davis coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down, here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Whoa, it still won't go down. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Night.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. This is Bilal Powell, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. McCown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
After the interception, here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Steve McClendon breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Flush to his right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's McCown now. He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. New York set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But now McCown to try again after the pick six. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. McCown throwing on second. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now McCown. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. To throw on second down is gone. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot, How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. Boom. Back down Philly. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, 56 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jordan Jenkins not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Super 66.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, but they face a second and long to start things out. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Jenkins in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They are going for it. Goff being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They go again with Powell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Powell. And some room to maneuver. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of good scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best plays, try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
first down. This is Forte. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's McCown. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Back 99 Philly.
McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
This is the running back, Powell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Green 39. Green 39. Green 39. Back to green. Leopard. Leopard. Green 39. Green. All right, now, look at 56.
They'll run. This is Powell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Interesting, a chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead, they're going on 4th down.
Blue 90. Blue 90. Green 39. Green 39. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Blue 90.
They run for it. Here's Powell. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Powell denied on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 40, 30, 10. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 98 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Green 39. Green 39.
McCown to throw on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Steve McClendon in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Goff now on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams. In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. Goff now looking to throw. They got a man. It's Woods. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Here's Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
On first and 10, here's McCown. He's got his man on the crossing route. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So here we go, first and 10 now.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
The tight end changing his position.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
McCown now on first down. He's going to air one out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Let's go! Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Back to the air on second down. McCown. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Jets on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Let's go! Green, Detroit, here we go. Detroit! Green 39. Green 39.
McCown going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Zerline's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see. And we've seemingly lost communication with Larry. Good news, though, both teams somehow already back on the field and ready for the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He finds some open field here. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So they're going to go for 2. A toss running left. That's Powell. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Powell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, here's McCown. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Darren Lee in there to get him for a loss of 5. Goff now to throw. Buying time to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Powell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They run with Powell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Green 39! Green 39!
Shotgun here for McCown. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd down following the run. Another run, this time Forte. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Jets on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. In motion, Safarian Jenkins. On 3rd down, it's Powell. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit for Todd Bowles. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. On first down, it's Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On second down, here's Goff. Forced out to his left. There he goes inside the 30 and avoids the contact by sliding. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he'll bang that one through. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They start the drive with a give to Powell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost, but this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Let's go. 319. 319. Back to Leopard. Leopard. Now let's go. Green. Good. Back to that Philly. Here we go. Over.
To throw is McCown. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Toss play. Powell. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. All right, here we go. Blue landed.
To throw, it's McCown. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. Looks to be right around the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Even score late in the 4th. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. In motion, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now McCown. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, here we go. 319. 319. Detroit. Leopard. Here we go now. Blue landed. Over.
And with the play clock counting down towards 0, Todd Bowles will take a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The Jets on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
McCown giving to Powell on the draw. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. A give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it all comes down to Chandler Catanzaro, and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all comes down to Chandler Catanzaro. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Jets are going to
this game. They also love